Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Chris, Stacy, and I say goodbye to Your Honor with episode. Fuck this. Anyway, this last episode was shit, and I'm upset, but we're gonna get through this together. I just want to say this is a well-written show. No, I'm sorry, it's a well-acted show. And well written until the last episode, and then just much like The Undoing, it just shitted on itself, like with the ending. I felt. But anyway, we're gonna talk about rewrites. How I think we can make this thing better. There's ways to make this thing better. All the plot holes, all the plot conveniences that they shoved in this last two episodes. We're gonna get through that. All right, Stacy, where would you like to begin, please?
Adam is dead. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. There is a God.
So a commenter said, I hate Adam more than I hate Tariq. And I said
that on somebody else's review.
I was like, the difference is Adam got what he and Tariq deserve. And Tariq just haven't got his yet, but he will. And much like Adam, a ending of his own making. Anyway, that's the only thing. That's the only positive thing that happened in this last 60 minutes of shit that we had to watch. That's the only thing. Chris,
and the Baxters still did not pay.
and Eugene going to jail because
no, he ain't. Eugene is a ghost. Eugene slithered in the hotel past security, past the cooks, past everybody. Nobody saw this little boy. He's like a ninja.
Thank you, Stacy. Because I was about to say, hell, if they didn't see him go in, then trust me, you can get away.
You know what they saw? The weapon that he dropped with his fingerprints on it. He is going to jail.
Just like how many fingerprints are on that gun?
Just like the inhaler, you can get your saliva, and just like the baseball thing.
There is no police work.
I can get all this stuff. Trust me, David. Trust me. If they couldn't get all these people with all this other evidence that was in the car before, you think a damn gun is going to stop? No, they're incompetent. Go ahead, Stacey. Finish up. Sorry.
I'm with you, Chris. There's probably 3 or 4 fingerprints, 3 or 4 bodies on that gun. Eugene is a child. He'll be fine.
He will be like Thug Webster on A House Divided, and he will come out 18, ready for the desire, because that's the only thing he has left in life. Because he went to jail just like his older brother. At least he can pass the GED, unlike his fucking older brother. Fucking writers. But I ain't gonna let that go. So let's talk about this more. So let's start there and we'll work our way backwards. Okay.
Just don't forget to get my take whenever. Okay.
What's up, Chris?
You cut him off.
Oh, what's up, Chris? I'm sorry. I thought we were getting in on the murdering of Adam. I'm sorry. What's up?
I mean, yeah, no, I thought we were gonna get to what we thought about the episode. Y'all.
What you think about that? I'm sorry, Chris. What else you got?
I'm just saying.
What else you got?
Valentine's Day, you got to think of your other person. You got to think of just saying. First off, happy Valentine's Day. I love showing the love. Too bad my other cohorts here can't do the same. I'm just kidding. No, but
I got a red background.
I cannot show love to this episode though. Shout out to Bryan Cranston for directing the episode. Direction wise, it wasn't the problem. So that's why I will still say Bryan Cranston is still the GOAT no matter what. He acted amazing. The acting in this was great. Just the writing is where it's shit. So I was so happy to see he didn't write it. Because then, damn, I would have to be in an uncomfortable position to say that, damn, Bryan Cranston, you ruined this thing. But no, he had to direct what was written on the script. So I have to give him a pass until I see that he wrote it or did the screenplay. Until then, he gets a pass.
He was executive producer, wasn't he?
Executive producer don't do shit. Just like Will Smith.
It's part of the show.
Mark Wahlberg did Boardwalk Empire. Mark Wahlberg did.
All
right.
All right.
I rest my case.
All
anyway,
right.
Well, so anyway, but I guess so. Anyway, but no, I saw this episode. I saw this coming at the end. I think we all did actually. I did not understand. The only thing that would be more fulfilling though is at least one of the Baxters did they. I got it. He freaked out. Saw the homie got shot in the neck, which I thought was very convenient. That's how the other homie died, just him breathing out. Like, okay, how convenient that happened, and just because someone leaned in to hug, I mean, but there was a lot of holes, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get into, which I think is the whole season, and it makes me. I know I said this for Fargo, but it makes me think. I see your face. I know you know where I'm going. Makes me think COVID related. Is this COVID? Because I'll explain when we get into it. You'll see why I say that, because there's certain things like randomly bringing up certain things that was in the last episode that wasn't even in the episode. Certain things that makes me think why would Showtime do these certain things, and other things they said they brought up that they didn't bring up. So I'm thinking like, was that an issue with filming, and maybe you got So but go ahead. I'll let y'all go first, but. I'm not making no excuse for this damn show, okay?
I feel like you did, though. I feel like you started off with...
No, I'm saying there's a lot of holes. I'm saying I wonder if some of those holes still, even with you filling those holes, the writing still sucked, okay? So let me put that on the surface, all right? All right. So I'm just saying some of the holes, like the whole, like, damn, how the hell did the mother die, for Christ's sake? Can we figure that out? You know what I mean? Still don't know, who's the guy that cheated on him, the whole Escalade thing, because I know you're going to say, I told you before, just because they didn't bring up the damn Escalade, that don't mean shit, because there's a lot more holes that they didn't even bring up, No, ain't no kiss my ass on this one. Nope, because I got a list of holes that they
We all got lists. Okay, all right.
Y'all, all right, fine. Y'all go first then, because
All right. Stacey, you go. Where you want to start with the plot holes and/or plot convenience, which were both rampant?
This mother, what was the mother's name? I don't know.
Oh shit.
Why did she?
The Baxter mother? You talking about the Baxter mother?
No.
Robin.
Okay.
The dead one.
What was the point of her? Period. Like, he could have just been, a widow raising his son alone. We didn't need to know she died in the hood. We didn't need to know she was screwing some gangster. Like, it led nothing to the story. Nothing.
Maybe COVID. Maybe.
Stop. No.
That's just see, why would they bring all that stuff up and then make a mistake of saying that this is what happened previous episode when it didn't? You think maybe? Because
they forgot a whole episode. They forgot to film a whole episode.
But this isn't Epics or that. What's that BT thing y'all keep watching? Urban, whatever.
Stop it, Chris. Stop it.
Like they didn't do.
We're not going to be channel shaming. We're not going to be channel shaming. Bryan Cranston, the GOAT, is associated with this shit. Yeah. Okay, and he's responsible.
Something ridiculous like that, right?
So even Nancy, super detective. Tell me exactly how she thought letting Adam know that his mom stepped out on her husband changed anything in her investigation of who killed Robin and or what actually happened with Kofi in this car. How did this forward the investigation in any way?
Yep.
None.
That was one of my complaints. Yep.
Then she goes and looks into the alibi. For what? What exactly was she trying to prove here?
That remember he said the day of the
murder,
the murder, he was at his wife's gravesite.
But why did she have to go back and double check it? That never became a contentious
I don't know.
But then after that, instead of going to the neighborhood, as we said from episode 1, and talking to the nosy neighbor who watched him the whole night clean up
the nosy we didn't see the nosy neighbor.
We didn't see the nosy neighbor. Like, this would have been a good opportunity for her to do some actual real detective shit and like look and talk to the neighbor. No, she goes talk to a veteran who conveniently is like October 10th, 1974 is a day I will never forget. My whole crew was shot. I was shot. And that's why I will never forget that day.
That was bullshit. And even if you're a detective, you heard that shit, I'm sorry. I would look at that and be like, okay, he got a damn day wrong and he's a homeless man. Like, yeah, you might be great. Oh my God, that's going to crack the case. A homeless dude who just happened to know a date.
Shit.
I know that doesn't happen. No, like even I'm just trying to think of somebody like Albert Einstein. Let's say Albert Einstein was alive today. And he said, "Oh, I know that day was October 10th or whatnot," and we know that or like October 9th. what human being will not say, okay, Albert Einstein could possibly have his dates mixed up? I'm sorry, he might be one of the geniuses, but come on now. She took what he said, and that was like, that had to be real.
She broke everything. So then she goes straight to Michael in his office. Stop. His assistant, the white woman, is the only one in New Orleans who still remembers COVID is happening, because she's the only one that's wearing a mask that, wait for it, is under her fucking chin. But she's the only one who even bothers to put on a mask. And then this detective is like, you lied to me, Judge Michael. Like, you weren't even there. What even happened to the car? And he's like, Adam. Oh, well, fucking then Adam. You said Adam. So I'm walking away from this investigation. I don't even care about any of this bullshit. I'm out. So then, what? So then she stops investigating because Charlie, who's somehow been running for office this whole damn time, only did one event in a black barber shop, and now all of a sudden he's about to be mayor. It's like, look here, detective, you keep your mouth shut about what my friend or son may or may not have done, and we're gonna clean up the streets together.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where were those crooked cops anyway? Why did they never bring them back in?
Where's Rudy? You know, the Charles's crooked cop who he offered chief of police to and shit. Like, is it
COVID?
Huh?
I said COVID.
Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
They managed to film all these scenes during COVID, and they're like, oops, we just mixed.
Stop it. So hold up. Let's go back. Let's go. I want to start with the shooting, because I was like, not since Wanted have I seen a bullet curve to a target that makes no damn sense. Like,
what about the oval?
Huh?
What about the oval when it went like that? And
oh yeah. That's right. Only in Tyler Perry land have I seen this bullshit. Like, Eugene pointed his gun. They pointed the camera at Carlo and his mom, right? Thinking that at least one of them was about to catch a bullet, right? So how does the bullet go? Never mind. I know who I need to be go after. Adam. Adam is the one. Like, you remember when Carlo was talking to Adam, we assumed he was giving him the whole "you fucking my sister" speech, you know, that type of thing, when they were sitting at the table. How about Eugene walks in, sees Carlo, you killed my brother Kofi, I shall seek vengeance, okay, shoots Carlo, the bullet goes through Carlo, hits Adam, then they're both dead, okay? Then the Baxters pay. Then you got mom coming up and dad trying to hold their bleeding to death son after they did everything to try to save him, saying, I'm not going to lose another son. Then Michael, who's banging outside of a window and screaming that no one hears until son is dead. Now all of a sudden people can hear him scream Michael. And then he runs into the shop into the restaurant all of a sudden, and now he's holding his son. They're both holding their kids. Both kids die. Eugene.
That window thing was kind of funny.
Huh?
That window thing was kind of funny. It made no sense. I'm like, this dude kept coming twice now to try to break into the private event. How is anyone like not complaining and being like, oh, there's a stranger dude outside the damn door or whatnot? Like, why aren't y'all following this guy to make sure if it was that private, why were the windows even up? Like, so someone like Michael wouldn't be like.
Why wasn't it at the house? Why was it in the restaurant at all? This is a private home event. It should be at their house where there's security.
Adam always conveniently turns off the phone. Like, this is why he did deserve to die. I'm sorry.
He always deserved to die.
Huh?
He always deserved to die. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, But that was like the icing on the cake. At that point, I was like, you know what? Nope, that's it. Like, you know, I mean,
I wanted Carlo. What exactly was Jimmy Baxter's plan for getting rid of Adam? What exactly was his master plan? Because we never got into any of that. Besides from a cryptic conversation that he has with Michael talking about, I see your son. You know what I'm going to do to him? I'm going to give him a hug. Like, what the, like, what? Like, he should have, when he hugged Adam, I wanted him to be like, I know you killed my son, bitch. And you're about, he tells Carlo, take him downstairs because we're about to have a conversation, right? Then as Carlo's holding him, Eugene comes in, shoots Carlo, kills Adam. Adam dies knowing that he was about to get tortured. Like either way, he wasn't gonna drive off into the sunset with his new girlfriend, who's losing her damn mind. Like she lost her husband of 10 to 15 years instead of a boyfriend of about a couple of months at best. And she's like, "What? No, baby. Why you go? Like, what are we doing right now?"
How did Michael even know where his son was at?
How did Eugene know where they were at?
I know, right? So how did anyone know where these guys? So like my thing is Michael, your son still gonna turn off his phone. Like who would you have called first, and then or if like maybe, and then I was trying to think to myself, oh maybe his son told him like, by the way, Dad, I'll be over here. Wait, no, he wouldn't be. No, because when he would be a decent father, and be like, you are not going over there. You are not. No, get away from the Baxters or whatnot.
Whoa. Even back up to that. In the courtroom.
Yeah.
When he
he did look shocked when he saw him though in the back. He did.
That should have been a conversation when you get home. That is a what the fuck are you doing conversation. That's I'm smacking the shit out you conversation. Why are you fucking the woman of the kid you of the sister of the kid you killed? How does that make any sense? They're trying to kill us. What are you doing?
About what you're saying about the conversation, it wouldn't be surprised to me that they had a conversation, but just like everything else, they don't show you the conversation, just like they don't show you the grandmother having a conversation with the grandson about the mother cheating. You don't see that conversation.
But you don't see the aftermath.
But you don't see the conversation with coffee. No, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is with these non-conversations that we don't see. It's like I would have preferred to see why didn't we see the scene with Adam being told about his mother, for one? Where is that conversation? I'm sorry, I know it would have been a little graphic, but where's the conversation between Coffee and Carlo? You know what I mean? When he walked in there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Lou or something. I didn't necessarily see him like get his head busted, but at least like maybe from Carlo's point of view, just going down something. Yeah. You know, we didn't get that conversation. There was another conversation we missed out too that I can't think. Oh, the whole thing with Eugene having a conversation, I guess, with I'm assuming with one of the Desire members was a Lil Mo. Oh no, that was a conversation that needed to be had about like, hey, like how much did y'all know about what happened to my brother? You know what I mean? That we never got that. I'm sorry. That was a conversation that needed to be had. We didn't get that. The baseball thing. Where the hell was the whole like me selling the baseball inhaler thing? I thought they dropped the whole inhaler thing. My thing is even before the homeboy was out in the courtroom like doing the thing. Wouldn't it kind of be odd that the inhaler, like when you picked up the inhaler, that the judge that's running your case is always running a whole lot? He is a runner. Not once have you ever heard him. Not once. That should have been a red flag. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure it didn't belong to Django. By the way, where the hell was Django? You know, all of this stuff, man. It's like I'm kidding about the Django one.
No, I'm not. That boy's been coughing up evidence the entire. Stacey,
I agree. Django should have been the detective dog on the case. He should have.
McGruff
should have been something. Yes, he should have had his little magnifying glass in his paw. Like, I solved the case.
And Franny's. What was the point? You know what? Just like you said, the mother's death meant nothing. The idea of Franny meant nothing. Franny's only role was to tell Charlie what was going on between what happened with Adam. That was the only reason. I was like, okay, something's going to come up with Fia and the whole teacher, the underage thing. It meant nothing at the end, except for her to tell Charlie or whatever. And that was it. And then nothing, literally nothing happened.
And what about the pee?
What pee? Oh, the toilet. Oh, when he was in the toilet and he didn't flush it?
Damn it.
Well, I was okay with that, only because I thought that maybe he would have thought that his son just didn't flush the toilet. That's the only reason why I let that one go. That's the only reason why I let that one go. No.
Super Detective Nancy should have got a warrant from Judge Michael's house, found Django. Django is coughing up evidence the whole fucking episode. She finds the body part. She finds the bloody washing machine because the water was spilling blood all over the fucking house. Like, the house is full of DNA evidence. She talks to the neighbor like we talked about. Django she should just walk the dog into the courthouse and be like, you are under arrest, Michael. Like, you and your son are under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder. Accessory after the fact is what Michael is guilty of. They should what?
I just remember something. So two bodies that we haven't been accounted for. The homie that Jim kills, like, how much does he know? The one the boat,
right?
The dude floating. The dude in the swamp, he was floating. That dude, he wasn't. We ain't hear nothing about him. And I'm assuming Chet Hanks was he alive? I know he choked up, but was he alive? I didn't even hear what happened to him. No mention. You give the whole episode to him last episode. No mention. Like, oh, is he okay? Is he recovering, or is he dead? That's the only reason why I know it sounds hilarious when I keep saying this.
Stop it.
It has to be COVID. It has to be COVID that they don't bring it up. Because why else? No, they not.
Because these writers are shit. They took this
what's
show
the point
and
of
was like,
the lover with the red hat. I thought the red hat. Like, what's the point of showing the red hat? They had to film.
Where's the red hat?
Maybe, dude. See. They had to be in the middle trying to film something, and then COVID protocol
Stop
said,
it. Stop it.
Well, then why do it then, David? Why did they do that?
Because they found that bullshit. That's why. Because they're like, we got 9 episodes. We're going to fill it.
Go ahead. All right. What's Stacy? What were you saying?
Why did they do any of this? This could have just stayed in somebody's mind.
This thing should have went to episode 5 to episode 10. As soon as Carlo killed Kofi and fucking poor Eugene was like, Bastards gotta pay. Fast forward to the end of this episode. Let's talk about Lee, this character right here, who pissed me the hell off. So she goes, talks to Big Mo and Little Mo, and it's like, I stand up for my clients even after they're dead. I do not stop. I walked in here by myself with no weapon or backup and decided to threaten a gangster in her gangster house and thinking I'm going to walk out of here. They're not just going to kill my black ass. What? Like, you know, we could just kill you, right? She's like, no, I left a note.
I left a note.
I would be like, I saw that movie too. Well, let's see how that note works out for you.
Well,
I will see how that works out.
Realistically, if you were a detective and you say, hey, I'm going to go walk in the lion's den, are you telling me, all right, so forget her. Just say you detective, David, right? You're about to go in the lion's den right now. Wouldn't you put something in place? Now, granted, yes, you could say either A, you bring backup with you, whatever, which they're going to know there's going to be backup around, or 2, in case something happens to my black ass, look over here and here's evidence, here's a camera. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, you're right. In the sense of, yes, I think she should have done the first option and just brought some backup with her. Same time, I mean, how naive can you be if you were a detective and you don't at least
she's not a detective. She's a defense attorney who doesn't even have a job anymore.
Whatever. I mean, hell, we're just a civilian. We know this shit. Is my point. You know.
So hold on. Let me get through this bullshit and we'll get to the other bullshit she did. So hold up. First, she's like, again, I'm standing up for Kofi. I'm seeking justice, no matter what. Okay, let's see how far this bullshit goes. So then she goes, talks to her lover, Judge Michael, her former boss, and was like, hey, you need to do the right thing and let this stop. Why didn't Eugene recognize the judge that he spoke to in the first damn episode? How is it that Eugene sat there that whole time and didn't go, my mom came before him. This is the guy who let my mom go. This is the guy that ran to my house. It was not until Michael was in his suits, his gray sweats, and he was like, oh, this is the white man that came to my door. This ain't the judge that I talked to twice. How did he not even put that shit together?
Because judges do a really big deal. Huh?
All white people look alike?
All judges look alike. They all got the black robe.
The gowns is all 4X. The gowns are 4X or whatever. And all of a sudden, first time ever sees him, the regular girl like, oh, he does wear.
This was the man that stood between him and his mom going to jail and him going to Child Protective Services. Actually, they probably would have worked out for him overall because his family still be alive. His fucking brothers and sisters will still be alive. They went to Child Protective Services. But nevertheless, and then he told that cop, he said, if you lie, this woman is going to jail. her son, Eugene, is going to end up being a drug dealer with the desire. And what happened? He ended up being a drug dealer with the desire, as he predicted. Okay. And anyway, so Lee goes to the thing. When the judge sees his son, who's obviously having a relationship with the sister of the boy he killed, he shuts down the prosecution. Lee just walks out. She gives up on both of her clients, her live one and dead one, and says, hey, kid, take the money. Bye. We never see this woman again. How about you talk to all the media outside? Because this should be a high-profile murder case of the son of a known gangster of the Baxters. The media would have been all over this. She could have Eugene tell everybody, my brother didn't do it. The cops are lying. Lee could have filed a civil suit against the New Orleans Police Department for false imprisonment, torture, which led to this boy's murder. Then she files a civil suit against the Baxters for killing him because OJ was found innocent and he got a civil conviction against him.
Well, I guess even going deeper than that, I was surprised that all the jurors kind of said not guilty after the tape came out. After it came out that the prison door was open, which I thought was kind of convenient in the sense of like, why isn't that the first thing that they? How did no one even say in the very beginning that the prison door, like that, that the prison door wasn't locked to begin with? Like, how do y'all not even know this to even bring this up from the very beginning? Like, why did it take Lee to go and find out towards the closing case like that? That one I thought kind of ridiculous.
How did Lee was even able to do that? How in the world is she allowed to go to a men's prison unescorted and get into a cell?
I was hoping like, please have radio on you. That would be the only thing that makes sense and whatever. Just be like, hey, I locked myself in again. You know?
Who even
did she get out?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Those prisoners were banging because they have a woman locked up in the cell next to them. No one said anything. No one's like, oh, well, I guess she's still in there. I don't know. We'll be back in an hour. We'll see what happens. Maybe she'll get out. Maybe she won't. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guards, you covered up the fact that Kofi got killed in your prison. So Lee should have had an accident. And let's see how well that letter works out for her then. Well, I don't know. The prisoners got out and she got killed. I mean, it happens. It is prison. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened to her. But they let her in and out while she's investigating the murder they covered up. Stop it. What the fuck happened with this show?
COVID.
Let's talk about symmetry. I did like the symmetry.
SUV. Oh, here comes Stacey.
No, hold up. I want to give a positive. So Michael holding his son as the music plays goes back to how episode 1 ended, of him holding the pillow, sitting next to Adam as the same music plays, as he was thinking about all the shit that could go wrong with his son and why he was working so hard to protect him and keep him alive. But in the end, he learned that, it was going to happen, like one way or the other, because Adam wanted to die. Adam apparently did not care about his life or his father's life, and was just like, I'm going to run off with this girl I just met, and we're going to drive around to Alaska with no job between the two of us, no money to speak of, or any other way to sustain ourselves. What?
Kids are stupid. And these kids.
Look, Big Mo should have called Rudy and said, hey, cop, there's a defense attorney who knows about you. How about you make sure she doesn't get home tonight so she doesn't turn you in or us? And then she just, gets pulled over by the cops and, she black. So, what I'm saying? She gets shot. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's not that hard. It's not that hard. She reached for a weapon. I got scared. I had to shoot her 5 times. Like, it happens.
The other black judge too, right? Just like the other black judge, which we haven't seen since. Oh, black judge, we haven't seen her since either.
She's on sabbatical because she had to go to rehab after one DUI. She had to go to rehab, so that's where she's at.
So that's how that works, definitely.
Where is the crackhead window washing bum?
Yeah, where was he?
Where's the? Huh?
supposed to break the
that part of the mind there too, David? Was that part of somebody's mind?
No.
Was that part of somebody's imaginary mind?
I watched it again.
Just because they didn't bring him back up, all of a sudden that was part of someone's mind.
No, this seriously, I'm telling you, man, the SUV didn't exist. I watched it again. Now, this could be bad filming. The SUV appeared. Whoa. Let's go back to Adam. Okay, so Adam pulls up to the convenience store. All right, he gets out. He puts the live flowers, and the photo there. Right, he gets chased by the black gangsters. One holding his dick. I remember that. Huh?
Did they exist too?
No, listen though. He makes 2 right turns, only 2 right turns, and somehow he ends up right back at that store. The flowers are dead. I'm like, the frame is broken. I'm like, did any of this even fucking happen? He only made 2 right turns. I watched it 3 times. I'm like, you did not drive in a circle. How the fuck did you end up right back there? And now all of a sudden the flowers are dead. I'm like,
so Stacy. So basically, what he's saying is only if you watch it again and again is where you would see that it was meant to be false. Like they wouldn't just make it obvious for one. Like they wouldn't, or they just wouldn't not do that. But you would have to watch it like you're watching Inception in order for you to figure that out. Gotcha.
Then the SUV, hold up. The SUV appears as he's driving. It scares him. He kills the kid. The SUV disappears as soon as he hits the kid. I watched. There was no SUV. Then the SUV appears again. It drives away.
What do you mean there was no SUV? The SUV that drove off? Of course, it's not going to be an SUV if it drives off. What?
As he's hitting the kid, as like they showed you the car, like when he's running into the kid on the motorcycle, the SUV's not back there. Like it could have been.
The car came up later. Yes, like you see the car.
It was already there. It was chasing him before. He saw it. He got scared. Then when he hits the kid, the car's gone. Again, it could have been bad filming because they were just trying to focus on the car crash. But the car was.
So you're admitting. Also, you're admitting it could just be bad filming rather than.
Hold up. So then that night when he goes back in episode 2 to document his own murder, okay, he takes pictures of everything except the SUV. Like
the SUV would just stay put, right? Is that what you're saying? The SUV would have just stayed put after that.
As he was coming towards him, he could have took. I think that almost hit him
the day
twice.
after.
He makes no effort. It doesn't exist.
Because you travel every single place one day after the other. That's how cars operate. Like as if they're going to work, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he would have took a picture of the truck that almost hit him.
Well, how would you take a picture of a truck if it happened the day before? Like the car, just like I go to work every day. I don't necessarily go from the same direction as far as the same time I leave.
Chris,
so what do you
he goes back that night? The truck magically appears again. Is what I'm saying.
Did he take a picture then? Huh? So if he didn't take a picture then how would he get the picture of a car if he didn't take a picture of it in the first place, David?
Oh my fucking God. I'm saying
that car existed. And yes, I'm just as frustrated that they didn't explain it to me. But just because they didn't explain it does not mean it was all in someone's head. Because as we just proved in the last 45 minutes, there's a lot of shit they didn't bring up. So you cannot go that route. All right. Where the hell's the red hat? So with the guy, the red hat didn't exist either. Then apparently
he was in a fucking photo, and other people saw the photo. He's the only one who saw the truck. He's the only one that's
from. Like, where did they even come from?
What come from? Oh, Robin's photos. The photos of Mr. Red Hat.
Yes.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Well, I mean, I guess it was at her mother's place. I guess. At least
it don't make no fucking. It doesn't matter. That's just dumb as shit. Like it didn't go nowhere. Like I mean. So supposedly they're trying to say this is all the last photos of her. They're going through her shit. They find the photos like this, like she took all the photos of the people, of their spirits or what the hell ever. Like, and then they found the photos of her with her boo, and we don't know who this dude is. It don't make no damn sense. Were the black people really there to chase him down in the first episode? Were they not? Did they recognize the car because his mom used to drive it down there when she was boning the guy with the hat? Maybe that's what it was. None of that got explained.
Nope. Just like a lot of stuff didn't know, but it happened.
The truck ain't real.
That truck is real. Then they explain to me why the other stuff that I brought up that they didn't bring up. Then you're not saying that for the other stuff I brought up, but all of a sudden the truck,
because everything else people interacted with the photos. All right, I'm saying the truck was not interacting with anyone but him. He's only.
Where's the crackhead then? Where's the crackhead? Crackhead was never.
I don't know what the crackhead was.
Exactly. Okay, so that's one. All right.
Cops.
Where are the two cops that saw him? Like, why? It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like Nancy should have did some basic police work and been like, she's the only somewhat competent cop on this force to be like, hey, let's retrace the steps of this car again. Anyone see him in the neighborhood? Yes. Like 2 cops happened to see the car. Oh yeah, a white kid was driving it. That's basic police work. Like if she would have went back to that neighborhood and asked some questions, knew 2 cops were patrolling the area. They saw the car with a white kid driving it. Adam would have been fucked. Like there's so many ways Adam should have been caught. Like it's just ridiculous that he was not in any way, shape, or form. It don't and
then like Hanks just disappears just like that. Like the whole idea, like the grain get like the messed up. My leg is messed up. My leg is messed up, you know. And
like,
then,
did Frankie kill him?
Maybe Tom and Rita, you know, both of the, you know, the parents just started like, son, you need to get the hell out the show. I was like, wait, we got one more day of film. No, get the hell out of this. You're messing up the Hank's name. Your older brother's doing it good. What are you doing? You and your fake ass rap career. You gotta be like your older brother Colin. He can be in Castaway too. You can't. Now get your ass out of this damn show right now. And that's why he was not. That's the reason why he's not in this last episode.
What's wrong with you, man? I thought, actually, I want to give props to Carlo. Like when he was on the stand and he was playing the whole scared, timid, you know, man who had to defend himself against the big bad black man that came for him. Like he's a really good actor. Cause I was like, this is awesome, right? I was like, oh shit, he might actually get off with this shit. Until he snapped and started calling the girl a cunt. Then I was like, well, then you done.
I knew he couldn't resist saying it. Okay. Yeah. I was about to just say C word, Dave, but no, that's right.
I was like, well, it was just hilarious. I was just like, this dude just I was like, he's such a good actor though. I was like, he's deserved to award something. I was like, he did a good job.
I think the acting in this is the acting overall in this is it's top notch.
Yeah.
Really the only person I could not stand as far as even acting wise is probably I can't really get on the guy who played Adam, because as far as him playing that role, that was the script that was given to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I take it back. He was great for what he was given. Pretty much everybody, I guess, was great. At times I thought Baxter kind of overplayed the whole like gangster card a little bit. He was too much. Like not even just that. Just his growl, like in every episode. What would you do if you had a son that just like your son was just left there for dead? How much does he know?
And like, that never went anywhere. How much does your girlfriend know? You got a girlfriend. You got a mother-in-law. Bitch, you just figured that out. You were in my house and you pissed all over my toilet and you just figured out I had a son with a name. Like, don't act like you've been tracking me all this time.
And then I guess
in the hallway where his inhaler was all of a sudden like,
just went nowhere.
Like it just hit me. He's the kid with it. Also, did we all realize that the voice on the phone calls were just Adam?
Yeah.
Like I was like, that's fucked. Like at first, I really thought it was the kid. I thought it was the son. No, it was all Adam. Like they were listening to Adam not be able to breathe. That kid was dead as fuck when he called 911. I was like, that's. And I'm sorry. Good. I'm sorry. Jimmy Baxter overacting.
Oh no! I was just saying he was over. No, I forgot. Well, I was going to do a follow up to that, but keep going. I forgot. So
no, I'm saying, but I was like, I thought he was over the top with the whole bang 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 shit. But how is it you don't tell your wife, baby, I know who really killed our son? How do you not tell her that? How do you not confront her and Carlo for having a whole drug operation on the side when you specifically told them, do not sell drugs? That's not what we do. Your boy almost testified against us and almost sent us all to jail. Like, he should have been beating the shit out of Carlo. Like, they'll be like, you are not listening. Like I said, you're the reason why I'm sorry. What's up, Stacey? What's up?
Why did they make it seem like it was going to be this big gang war?
Yeah. Nothing came from the Desire crew. Nothing at all.
They playing the long game.
And then Big Mo told Eugene, like, don't worry, they'll get it, you know? And then, so no. I mean, I know you don't like COVID, man. Like, why would they write all this stuff?
She had mind control over Jimmy Baxter. When he said, shut the fuck up, she stopped talking. When he left, She started talking again. She was like, I got him right here. Shut the fuck up. Please stop. Like, oh man.
Baxters.
No, man.
Drugs and didn't give her money back. Nothing came of that.
Does
remember? She was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get my money from Mr. White Boy." No, you're not, because he's a Baxter, and you ain't doing shit to the Baxters. Just like Jimmy said, you ain't doing shit to us.
Do we know if Thea finally figured out Adam's last name? That would kind of suck. Like my boyfriend Adam. Adam, what's the last? Adam.
Find out that
my Adam. It's my Adam. What's his last name? Adam.
I don't know.
I don't know. But we were going to go to Alaska together. I didn't even know his last name. I was going to take his last name, but I can't.
She's going for her and her brother. I'm traveling for both of us. I'm doing this for him too.
Did she find out that Adam? Like, that's what I needed to see.
Yes. Like, Daddy should have been like, baby, he killed your brother. Like,
right. And as he's sitting there choking in his daddy's arms, she walks up to him and like,
crack.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Right? And she's like, I got this, Daddy. I'd be like, no, you dead, bro.
No. A lot of people should have known, like, really what should have happened, from her knowing what really happened to her brother, to Eugene knowing really what stemmed from everything that happened to his brother and his whole family. So my thing is, even when I know he wanted to shoot Carlo, brother. Yeah. But he even said that he admitted that he knew that Jimmy Baxter was responsible for his entire family. So when he came in, I noticed like the first thing that he sees by himself was Jimmy. So I was like thinking like, oh, he's going to shoot him, because it wasn't like anyone was in front of him or nothing. So it was like really slow motion. And then instead he saw his Carlo. I'm like, okay, so he's going to shoot multiple people, right? Because like it's clear he knows that all the Baxters got to pay. Like, not just one Baxter.
He said plural. Baxters, plural.
He said Baxters, plural. Like, and
no, two.
And no offense to him and maybe his relationship to Coffee or whatnot, but I'm sorry. If in real life, yes, my older brother gets killed in prison, right? But after he kind of puts himself out there and said that he did it even though he didn't and whatnot, if then my little siblings now die who was innocent, siblings, and my mother dies, I am sorry, but my president at that point would be the ones who killed them before my brother. I hate to just say it like that, but I'm sorry. Those guys would be number one on my list rather than this dude who beat him up because of a prison fight. Like, you see what I'm saying? His priorities, I thought, was a little fucked up.
So Jimmy should have been first? You said Jimmy should have been his first target?
No, I mean, Jimmy was the first one. Jimmy was at least from the camera angle, Jimmy was the first one he saw. So I'm surprised. So how is it that he wasn't the first one that he took out?
I mean, Gina, he really should have killed Gina. I mean, he don't know that Gina's one behind the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Little Mo and Big Mo, because they sent Kofi in there.
Yes.
And thank you. And that's why I was saying, beginning with talking about conversation that should have been had. Where was that conversation? Where was that conversation where Lee kind of said, hey, you can't trust these guys. These guys made Coffee to take the rap for something he didn't do. Where was that convo at all? It just didn't happen. It didn't happen.
I thought she said that last episode, which is why they started talking in the first place. She did, because she brought his GED certificate and was like,
oh yeah, those, yeah. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where's the conversation between, at that point, the conversation between Eugene and the Desired members.
Okay, I got you.
That's what I mean.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Well, maybe he's like, he ain't got nowhere else to go because he don't. I mean, so he's like, I got to stick with what I got, which is with these guys. They should have taught him something. If you're gonna go kill somebody, don't leave wear some gloves or some shit. Like, this is premeditated murder. He took effort to go. Hold up. Let's back up to Michael becoming Forrest Gump and running across the fucking city. I'm like,
oh yeah,
that was a stunt double. Let's just go there. Huh?
I would have put. I'm sorry, but I learned how to. I mean, why did? I'm sorry. If it was that important, there's a car blocking your way. You should have pushed out that damn thing. I'm sorry. Simple thing. Could have just pushed out of it. You would have been like, oops, I'm sorry. My insurance will cover it. I gotta go.
Right?
I gotta go. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was that important.
He can't run faster than Uber. Like, I'm sure Uber would have been there, been like, hey, I need a ride. No, this motherfucker's like, Jenny. I was like, what the? I was like, run, Michael, run. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I was like, is this the Flash? Like, did I miss something? Like, I was like, he's like, no, I literally run this city.
White became healthy towards the end. Like, even though he had that cancer diagnosis, that he became healthy towards the end. That's what that was.
Walter was like, I got to run for freedom. I was like, what are we? How did he run? I was like, what are we doing right now? Stop it, man. And they don't even call the cops, huh? Some strange man is trying to get to their boss's private dinner. He don't go, sir, if you don't calm down, we're calling the police. Call the police because I'm a judge. Like, what happened to people just recognizing him because he was in the newspaper? Remember that shit? People were like, oh, that's the judge. I know where he lives too. At least I'm gonna go find out. Like,
I mean, yeah, I was wondering, like, I mean, I'm assuming, I guess he didn't have his wallet on him, but I'm thinking if you had your wallet on you, something would have in there said like you would have like an official, like some sort of judge official. I
don't think I badges, Chris.
I'm not gonna rat on anybody about this, but I got people in my family members who were like police or whatnot, would be like, maybe this will work if I'm here. You know what I mean? You know,
well, dude, cops are not judges. Don't walk around with badges, man. I mean, I don't think they're badge officers. They don't have like little cat card looking thing or whatever. Cat card? I don't know. Stop it. They put on the robe. That's what the robe is for. They just walk around the robe.
You tell me they ain't got no ID that says, hey, I'm a judge.
He should have ran in the robe and be like, you see this? That means I'm official.
Dude, you tell me they ain't got no ID that says honorable something, HOM something. Nothing?
One, the trial should have been national city news, which means everybody should know who he was because he just got the kid off of murder. They should have been like, oh, you're the reason why we're even having this party. Come on in. Unless Jimmy Baxter specifically said, if you see this old man, he does not get in here. Like, did that ever happen? Like, no, because Jimmy Baxter was just living it up. Upset. He should have had Lee tied up in the basement. Been like, I don't trust you or this girl. She's tied up in the basement. I needed some shit to happen. I needed to be like, if you cause a scene, I'm killing your girlfriend downstairs, and then I'm gonna take Adam and I'm gonna torture him too, and they're both gonna die tonight. Like, that's how this night is gonna go out. And I was like, oh shit, like you don't know what's about to happen. It's fuck this show, man. I'm sorry, just fuck this ending. Like,
what's all that? But
hey, Stacey, which was worse? Oh, both of you, which was worse? The Undoing or this?
This compared to Undoing? This.
You say this?
I would say this is worse than that.
This is probably worse.
Only because of writing, but I would say, I mean, there's parts of this that I did enjoy. Trust me, this is by far not. This isn't the most horrible shit I've ever seen. Trust me.
No. I'm talking about ending wise though. Like this kind of limited series.
Oh,
ending shit.
Oh, the ending?
That's what I'm saying.
No, actually, then I don't know because
the ending in this one was. I appreciated.
I appreciated this one, bro. Touche. I'll say the same thing. I appreciated this ending compared to the Undoing. Definitely compared to the Undoing.
The Undoing didn't have as many plot holes. But this ending was much more satisfactory. This is the Adam died at least.
Really slow too, though. I mean, no, it didn't have that many plot holes, but it was also really
slow as fuck.
Slow building. You know what I mean? Not that this one was really fast either.
Huh?
This was slow too to me.
Yeah.
And the things that did happen, nothing happened. There was no consequences to these constant murders.
The guy that they threw off the boat, like nobody found him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I do say that both shows are better than was it The Lie? Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, I say again, this storyline right here, Tyler Perry, the Have and the Have-Nots, season 1 and 2, when Jim and David work together to cover up Wyatt killing a kid with a car. That's it. 2 judges working that shit. Exact same story. This turned out, I can't say it turned out better. Anyway, they're both bad. Because like Tyler Perry just forgot and moved on to other shit. Like that's what that happened. No. Somehow that became Rico case. I don't know. It just, oh my God. Anyway, I'm sorry. All right, so ain't nothing gonna happen after this. They had opportunities for a season 2 though. Like there's so many things. There's not gonna be a season 2, but they had an opportunity. Like there's so many plot holes. I was like, oh, this is gonna be no, it's not season 2. Like this would have been a good cliffhanger for next season, but this is done. This is done.
Like, if they get COVID under control, then yes, we will be doing much better.
Stop it with the COVID shit, ladies and gentlemen. Writers, like, listen, I know you don't watch this video, but if somehow you're gonna watch this video, like, don't put COVID or put COVID. Like, do the shit right or don't do it at all. Like, this half-ass shit is annoying and it makes you look stupid as shit. Like, it's like, do you even watch your own shit? Like, did somebody go, hey, how about we put a mask on this one woman, this one actress right here, and make sure it's hanging on her face so we at least acknowledge that COVID exists, and we'll just have parties with no social distancing.
Well, there is the whole thing about as far as actors getting paid because of the whole SAG. See, like if you're given a certain amount of lines, and if you can't recognize someone's face, then technically speaking, SAG don't even have to pay you for a certain amount.
What?
There are some seriously. There's a reason why like Trump like got out of SAG and stuff like that, and why SAG said deuces or whatnot. Seriously, look at SAG stuff. I'm not saying that's what happened here. I'm just saying part of it where I thought it was inconsistent, but I've noticed the folks that did not wear the mask, they're the ones that had like literally no lines. You know what I mean? As far as the sideline characters, you know what I mean? But your A-listers, you're not going to have that. I don't think they would necessarily do that, you know? So
just leave COVID be. Just leave COVID be. Like, just like
not leave it alone. Yeah.
Just leave it alone, bro. Because you look stupid. Your show looks stupid. It don't make it relevant. It makes it stupid.
And only that one episode, he said, please let's keep our social distancing to a minimum, and then follow it up with the next episode having a party where everyone's hugging it up.
In the same episode, though. I'll say episode.
Like party, hey, the governor's going to shut this down soon. Hey,
that's why he should have said. Oh man, oh fuck this ending, man. All right, so
Adam's life. That would save Adam's life. Like all of a sudden, Eugene slowly walks in, and all of a sudden, Cobb's like, "All right, we need to shut this down. Shut this down. You know, you guys are not following the protocol. You know, blah 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 blah." You know, bam, save Adam's life.
He pulls Eugene away. He's like, "Bastards gotta pay, damn it!" Like
he's just shooting wildly. He's like,
that's what I'm saying. He like block. He didn't have to.
He was having to shoot one towards Carlo in the head, the other one hit Jimmy, and then the homegirl. Yep, poop.
That's what I'm saying. He takes out mama, daddy, son. Adam gets a side bullet when the cops come and security pulls him away. But he's like, bastards gotta pay. Bastards gotta pay. And he just like shooting up everybody. I would have been like, so either way, you going to jail, son. Like any kind of basic police work, they find that gun, you going to jail. At least you took down some bodies with you before you go.
He ain't going to jail though. He ain't going.
Well, this is, show shit. So like the ending shit. No, he's gonna be all right. So I had to go back and watch that sad episode when Big Mo didn't know what due diligence meant. So I just want to acknowledge the writers that fuck you. Okay. Like, fuck you for making most of the black people gangsters and the stupid gangsters on top of that. Like, I was not happy with that. I was also unhappy that the only black people at the Baxter party were in the kitchen. Fuck you. Okay. So I just want to get that out there because it's February.
Charlie and Lee.
I said at the Baxter party. I didn't say throughout the. I said the majority of the black people, most of the black people, and especially most of the darker skinned people, were broke in the projects or in jail, if not all that put together.
Charlie's pretty damn dark.
And where was it when he was having his vote for me speech?
Running for mayor and making
in
more
the
money
black part of town with the other people look just like him. My point is, I'll say it again. Most of the black people, especially dark skinned black people in the show, were either in prison, in the kitchen, okay, or dumb as fuck, or a combination of the three.
I would argue every single person in this show was dumb as fuck.
I would say otherwise. I say this is smart.
Who was smart
decisions? I'll say smart. Michael was smart. He was making some dumb
decisions. Oh, the main character. Okay, that's a cop. That's a cop out, but okay. But outside of Adam,
Jimmy Baxter had his shit together. Frankie had his,
the detective.
Nancy was all over that shit.
Costello was no.
Nancy was all over that shit. She was the only one breaking actual cases.
Nancy,
when they allowed her to do
what happened with her? What happened to her boyfriend that was beating her or something? Where did that
even come from? Like, why? Like, why was that even in this? Like, I'm just suggesting, and that's not. I'm sorry, I don't make fun of this. Maybe but
it needs to be said though, because I'm telling you, because of COVID, man. I'm telling you, COVID, bro.
All right, should have waited 2025 to make this properly.
Create this
COVID issue.
Yeah,
You guys spent all this money on all these good actors to give us a shit, just a shit show.
Ending.
It's a shit show.
Oh man, I can't.
Yes.
But in 2025, it wouldn't be relatable because in 2025, racism will be resolved, and the whole thing with coffee wouldn't happen. They're like, you would not. So in 2025, you would not put an innocent black man behind bars because that does not happen in 2025. And then I wake up and I realize
that's Biden's one. You know? That wasn't even racism. A black man ultimately put Kofi in jail because the black man called the white cop. The white cop called the black gangsters who sent a black man out there to steal a car. It was a multiracial problem that put Kofi in jail. I mean, that's poverty. Anyway,
there was a mixed woman that wants to take the black man out of it. You know, ain't that?
Oh, all right, then we can go the light skin route too. We can do this all day. That's what you want to do. I'm just saying I'm just the fact that the lawyer, the few educated black people in this show was light skinned. The one right here. Let me put my finger right there. Like as the shiny hope to the dark skinned dumb gangsters that she was dealing with, who couldn't pass the GED and didn't know what. Oh, I don't want to do this, man. I get upset.
I'm sorry.
And why was the baseball so important?
Why was God damn it?
I told you, that baseball, yeah. I mean, we saw Coffee with that baseball that he got from the car. That should have came back.
In the end, the baseball was how Eugene got the money to get the gun to kill Adam.
He was a drug dealer.
No, yeah. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it seem like
gun.
What?
Oh no, I was saying I know what they were trying to do with the baseball. They were trying to put that parallel to make it seem like, oh, the whole thing with Michael and the baseball. If Michael didn't give Lee the baseball to begin with, that you know what would have came from that baseball wouldn't have killed Adam in the first place. And I'm like, nah, I know what y'all trying to do, but y'all had so many holes in the show that y'all can't be try to sound too clever with that shit. You know what I mean? Which is what I felt they were trying to be with the whole idea of Eugene getting that baseball money for the gun. I thought that's what we were trying to be slick with it, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work because, like you said, there was so many holes in this. So it just don't.
Well, what's up, Steve? I know you're saying. What's up? What you got?
He was a drug dealer. He had money to buy a gun. He didn't need a baseball to get money to buy a gun.
And he was about to be the accountant for the Desire. He was about to take it to the next level.
And didn't Lil Mo give him like a shitload of money before too?
Yes.
What happened with that? Why couldn't you use that money for a gun, especially that puny looking motherfucker? Like, you know, I'm sorry, that gun. I mean, not that I know much about guns, but something like that. Come on, that shit can't be more than $300-400. I'm sorry, that's
you don't know how much money was in that wad. I mean, it looked like a lot of money, but you don't know how much was in that wad. And Michael's probably one that gave him the money out of sympathy because he's like, I got your brother killed and they got your family killed, so here's a couple of dollars.
He hit $50. Hit $50 in ones. It's in ones. I used a strip club, but I think you should use it instead. you know.
No strippers were harmed in the making of this show. I was like, I got to say that. With gangsters, I just assumed that somebody was going to be a strip club.
No P-Valley, no the pink, nothing.
I was like, I was impressed with that. So 2 points for you. I was like,
that was cut out too because of COVID.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was no prostitutes, nor strippers. 2 points. That's all because of COVID. Probably. You're right, Chris. I give you some points for that. That's probably they're probably going to go that route. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Stacey, anything before we go? There you go, Stacey. There you go, Stacey. Fuck this show, man. Fuck this ending, man. I was gonna say the ending. I'm gonna say the ending because I had high hopes. That they're gonna tie up at least most of these plot holes. But they said fuck it.
Well, I will say this. I don't want. I mean, even though yes, this wasn't the best, and yes, I know we were kind of talking about the bad stuff with Dunn doing as well. But I will say this: what I am appreciating with, at least with these networks, is that they're at least trying to go back and trying to create original content rather than do everything based off of like a documentary type shows or trying to do stuff that was based off of historical stuff. You know what I mean? They're actually trying to create storylines again. You know what I mean? Now they have to remember what it was like back in the 90s of what it means to actually have a story. So you're seeing them stumble a little bit. So they're stumbling, but I appreciate them trying to get back to it. And I would like to see more of that. You know what I mean?
90-minute, no, they're taking what should be 90-minute movies and they're chopping up and they're throwing a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh, I agree that too. I agree with that too.
It's irritating.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree, but I also got to say that there are some shows that do it much better than others, like Euphoria. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of Insecure. There's a lot of shows that actually are able to make what people think that should be like a straight up movie and actually make it work for TV shows.
But Insecure is a show where every episode has a beginning, middle, and end, and then there's just another episode.
Euphoria.
And I can't speak to that. I can't speak to that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like,
that's
like
amazing.
Insecure is like a real show. Like
get rid of Insecure. Euphoria. Now go.
Okay, well, I saw John watch you. Don't pick a show I haven't seen. Anyway, the point is,
you only watch it.
Is, no.
Hold on. Y'all always watching crap shows with Tyler Perry and that BET Network. I need y'all.
I can't be about to say this. I can't be about to say this shit.
Come on.
The Oval was 10 times better than this bullshit.
I don't even know.
Watch the Oval again. I will watch the Oval again before I watch this again.
I don't even know what the Oval is, but the way you said it in your voice sounds like the Oval is bad.
No. It's Tyler Perry, right? So sometimes you just gotta accept that and make it stuff. I was saying the Oval is actually pretty decent. Like I'm like, as compared to this, it actually made more sense. Like I
wouldn't know, but okay. I'm just saying.
What do you think?
My point is, we all watch. It seems like most of us always review nothing but bad stuff anyway. So
I know.
You saying one bad thing is better than the other bad thing is not a big deal to me. You know what I mean? It's like, how about we just watch some good? Let's switch up, guys, and y'all show what y'all in the comment section having a suggestion on what good shows we should actually watch. Because apparently I'm the only one that watched something good like Euphoria.
No.
Well, what else should we watch?
So Kevin Bacon's coming back. I want to do that one. That's good. City on the Hill.
Oh, City on the Hill. That's right. Okay.
That's a good show. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like sometimes, Showtimes sometimes has some shit. You know, so I was like, I had to slow that down. Sometimes, right? So I mean, like with Dexter coming back, like I'm gonna do that because it's the original cast. It's the original cast. If they were doing a reboot, I would say kiss my ass and I wouldn't watch it. But like the fact that they're at least trying to get like, I'm like, oh, all right. But like I'm not doing Equalizer. I didn't do fucking like Texas Ranger.
Huh? No Clarice.
Absolutely not. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing with this stuff? Like, stop it. Like, have some originality. Like, Magnum PI is on it, and it's still going. Like, I'm like, Hawaii 5-0 is still. I'm like, how is this bullshit still on the air?
I'm a little iffy with Dexter because Dexter got kind of weak towards the end. And the fact that they're bringing it back, it goes against what you just said, it being original in the sense of you're bringing back something that should have died a long time ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And because you have no more content, you're trying to. That's like them trying to all of a sudden, hey, let's do another season of The Wire out over how many years? The Wire.
It's coming. HBO's better than that. HBO's better than that. But like they're doing Game of Thrones prequels. I'm like, and I hate a prequel.
A Sopranos prequel movie. Why do we need that?
That's stupid too. I hate prequels.
I guess my point is, if you're having a prequel, both of those, why aren't we getting a Wire prequel either? That's coming. We're gonna have to how Stringer Bell and the Avion Barksdale actually.
There's gonna be a Power movie. They got authorized to make a Power movie.
On what? On like movie theaters or like TV?
No, like Star. They're gonna make a Power movie.
Like coming out just on Stars, right?
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah.
Okay, good. Don't put that bullshit on theaters.
I'm just like, but I'm like, all these things like they're going back because they can't go forward. At least to your point, Chris.
I guess my point is that the good thing that I would give to like shows like The Undoing and that is that you see that writers are trying to at least come up with something.
That was based on a book.
To recreate
That's based on a book.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Based on a book.
That show. Then hopefully if this show.
Fuck that. Never mind. What I meant to say was this is good because this is original. Or even with the lie that we kind of shitted on, right? If you're talking about original content, that
was a book too, actually.
Was it The Lie?
Damn.
It wasn't called The Lie. It was called something else, but it was a book.
Yeah. She's right.
Was Yana based on a book?
It better not have been.
Yeah, it better not be. I guess my point is, these writers, if these writers need to start actually coming up with original content, and it seems like every single time that they don't, and they rely on either a book or something that came out 5-6 years ago, or something, or something that was a movie that's now turned into a TV show. just falling on their faces. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it, but I blame reality TV for that first and foremost. It made a lot of writers lazy as hell. You know what I mean? Because it's starting to see that ratings no longer has to deal with the fact that it's something original. Now you put a damn camera in front of like saying so Kardashian or 90 Day Fiance or whatever, you're going to get a lot of ratings. So why the hell do you have to necessarily come up with original content? You know what I mean? So
hey, Gorilla Good Woman's probably gonna get her own show.
Is she really?
Bet.
I think she will too.
I can see that.
She does like a dance team, and I think she's gonna have one of those little dance team shows.
She's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars at a minimum.
All right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or she gets on a reality show.
Those Dance Moms or whatever that little show.
Yeah. She's gonna be on one of those shits, dude. She's gonna be on one of these networks. Stars is gonna get her a show. She's gonna be on P-Valley season 2 for no damn reason. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, stop it. I'm like,
this is why shows suck.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is why shows suck. I mean, this is why what people talking about. Oh, P-Valley should actually get no P-Valley. Oh, wait. I know what you're gonna say. P-Valley is based off a play, but it's the same woman that's doing it. So I don't see. So that one I would still say is original because it's a woman that literally took
her own thing and put it on TV.
Yeah,
I get you.
So I guess my point is there's a reason why P-Valley caught on compared to some of these. Let's redo the same formulas we did in previous shit. You know what I mean? We need more of that. We need more original content. You know what I mean? And not have a season 11 of Power because we can't come up with a brand new show for Stars. You know what I mean?
You already say she about to flip out. we got a prequel coming. Anyway, we're really getting off track at this point. All right, guys. So we'll just wrap this up here and say if you're still watching this video, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You can like on the video, you can comment on the video, share the video, see the 2 hearts. Share love, whatever love may be. It may be family love, it may be friendship love, it may be couple love, it may be show love. Show us some love, give us some likes, you know what I'm saying? Give us some comments. If you didn't like the video or you think we went too far, that's fine. Sometimes I say some wild shit. It happens. But just put down this, whatever. Thank you everybody for joining the channel. And we got plenty of other shows to do. Stacey and I got a few things coming up this week. We got the Oval this week.
Oh, okay.
And we got what else? That's it. Actually, that's all we got. We got the Oval this week. Ruthless is coming eventually,
and Messiah coming up.
I don't know if we're gonna do that. Y'all, hold up. The other one. Wait.
The one that came out last week.
Shit, I was about to say it. Hold on.
Right.
We got Snowfall season 3. Next weekend for a review because we're prepping for season 4, which starts on February 24th. So we're gonna start that. We got a few things coming up. So again, thank you guys very much, and we will see you not at the movies because they're closed. So we'll just see you on YouTube.